Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how I will be making spaghetti, homemade spaghetti. I'm in my own kitchen. I got everything I need, hopefully. I'm going to be making it with ground beef. I'm going to be using Mother's spaghetti strings, the regular ones. The seasoning I'm going to be using today will be Larry seasoned salt, garlic seasoned salt to be seasoning my meat, and complete seasoning to be seasoning my meat with. I'm going to get started. I'm going to use Country Crock original butter just to put in my water for the spaghetti strings. I normally would use to put a little bit of oil, but right now I don't have any, so I'm just going to use butter instead. It's going to do the same thing, hopefully. So here we go. I am opening my meat. I normally let it fry before I season it a little bit. Just let it fry. I'm gonna have it on high temperature just to get my meat really unthawed. It's not all the way unthawed, but just a little. So as I'm cooking it, it will start to dissolve to be, unthawed a little bit more than what it is. But I'm ready to, the kids are really hungry, they're ready to eat. So I'm just gonna try to get everything done together. I didn't put any oil in the bottom of the pot. I normally just let the meat cook, because the meat normally make it on its own grease. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put water in my pot right now for the noodles. My water. And I'm putting for the noodles right now. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter for it to go in, to melt down in my water. I just want something to give my noodles just a little soft texture once it boils down. So that's why I put the butter. We also gonna have garlic bread with this meal. I always get the cold zesty garlic bread. The kids like this, and I like it too. We have butter and garlic and little spices of little bell peppers. So I'm gonna be preheating my oven on 350. Once the spaghetti get almost done, then I will put it in the oven to cook. I watched a lot of cooking channels, and I see that some people use gloves and stuff like that, but I'm cooking for my family. I don't think I need any gloves or anything because it's in my kitchen. Now, if I was probably in someone else's kitchen or cooking in someone else's house, and then if they insist on using gloves and stuff, and that's something that's different. But other than that, since I'm in my own kitchen, I get to do, what I want, or, how I feel like I'm more comfortable about cooking. I'm gonna put on top to see will it help break down the meat a little bit more, just to see what will it do. Normally I just let it cook, and normally when I do cook it, it's all the way thawed out. But today we took it out of the freezer kind of late, so it's already getting late, so we can go ahead and have dinner and things like that. And as you can see, the ground beef is making its own grease, so that's why I don't use grease on it or put anything extra, just to let the meat fry. I may turn it down a little bit because I don't want it to burn. I want everything to cook evenly. It's cooking so fast, so I'm gonna try to see, can I just chop off the parts that is cooking so the other parts can melt down with the rest of the other meat. But sometimes we do, as we being working parents, or you know, on the go a lot of times we do forget to do a lot of things. And like one today was taking out the meat, but hopefully everything will turn out fine. A lot of times I did like to season my meat before I put it on, but Bobby wasn't thawed out all the way. I'll just wait until cooked evenly together, and then I will put my seasoning. You know, but everybody have their preference of how they want to cook. Maybe at another time I will do another video is when it's thawed all the way out, and I will be able to show you guys how I'll cook it. I see the meat is, you know, getting down. It's really trying to cook, but I think I'm going to turn that fire down a little, because I don't want everything to be done from one side and the other side not all the way done. So I'm going to put it on medium.
Traumatized by pain, I'm a victim to love.
Well, now I'm going to try to, my water's boiling for my noodles. I'm going to try to put the noodles inside the pot. I'm going to break it in half. I'm going to use this whole box.
I just don't know who to trust. Stopping at the red lights, even when I'm on go. My inside's blue, can't feel emotions no more. Traumatized by pain, I'm a victim to love.
And now what I do is just let the noodles boil. Once they get done, I'm going to strain all the water off, and I will season the noodles to my liking, or to my family liking, of what we normally put to season the noodles with. And I'm still cooking my meat. I'm gonna turn it back up on high, because with medium it's taking forever. So let me turn it back up on high just to finish the meat, because the noodles gonna be way done before the meat. The noodles cooking really fast. I'm gonna turn it down on medium. Just gonna stir it around a little bit. Just stir the noodles around. They're not done yet, but they really are boiling really good. Put it back up on medium high so it can get done. Finally, my meat is almost all the way broken, so I can put the season on. My noodles are still boiling. I still got my oven preheated for the garlic bread to go in. It's preheated on 350, so once the spaghetti get almost done, then I will put the garlic bread inside the oven and let it cook for maybe about 5 to 10 minutes or less. Now I'm going to add my seasoning, since the meat is majority of it is broken up. I showed you guys earlier I'm going to be using garlic salt just to give it a good flavor. I'm going to use a little bit of seasoned salt, not too much seasoned salt, because seasoned salt is very salty, but I just used a little bit. And I'm going to be using complete season. That way the meat can have a little flavor with all the seasons that I put on it. I like my meat cooked all the way through, no pink or anything, and I like it very, very brown. I don't like nothing well done. Like, you know, some people like the way that they cook, but you know, everybody cook different. So it's very seasoned, very fine. All the meat is done. Everything is cooked brown, cooked all the way through how I like it. Now, only thing now I'm waiting for is the noodles. And hopefully in a few, they should be ready. I'm going to put my garlic bread in this pan. Now, the garlic bread, I'm not going to put any oil or nothing about it in the pan because it's not going to stick, you know, to the pan. So if you want to put oil or butter in the bottom of the pan, you can do what you like. But me, I'm not going to put any oil or any butter in the bottom of the pan. The meat, I just have it on medium. Just to simmer a little bit, even though everything is done. But just gonna have it on medium, just to, you know, just to stay hot. But I'm gonna put it on low because it's done. I've been preheated my oven on 350. Gonna put the garlic bread in now. See? Now I'm gonna get ready to strain my water off the noodles.
Paranoid by lies, I just don't know who to trust. Stopping at the red lights, even when I'm on go. My inside's blue, can't feel emotions no more. Red lights, how could I miss them signs? Cold blue, I feel nothing inside. Red lights, how could I miss them?
I strain my noodles and put them back in the pot. I got it's on medium. I'm going to put a little complete season on it to season my noodles.
Cold blue, I feel nothing inside. 30 missed calls in the night, ain't text back, I'm recording on the mic. 8 shots in my brother, forever I tell him I love him. Okay, if you feeling me, writing on my notepad to get through my troubles. Eviction notice on the door, it's like I'm trapped in a gutter. Why do I suffer? Pain in my veins running deep, my fans said it was Chanel on me.
I'm going to stir some up in between the noodles, and I'll add the rest. That way all the meat can be all the way through the noodles. Okay, all that is together. The sauce I'm going to be using today is ragu, tomato and garlic sauce, and I'm going to be using the traditional sauce. I normally have the meat sauce, but at the store they didn't have meat sauce today, so these are the sauces I'm going to be using. I'm going to put the whole can of tomato, garlic, and onion sauce.
They say they wanna see me bubble, low key, I know they wishing I fumble. Down, talk me to them people, they ain't my equal, you supposed to be my man.
I'm gonna let the sauce and stuff simmer in. Checking on my bread, just to make sure it's cooking, and it is. As you can see, I like to clean up as I go because I do not like the kitchen being in the stuff everywhere. That is one of my pet peeves. I hate that in the kitchen. When people cooking, stuff just be everywhere. I can't cook like that. I don't really like a lot of sauce in spaghetti, but people can cook how to their preference or what they like. But I just like enough to cover the meats and everything, and normally 2 cans will do it for me when I'm cooking the spaghetti. You know, it's a lot of sauce in the pot, so it's still, you know, cooking around inside to give the spaghetti the flavor that it needs. But as it's simmering together, I'm gonna just let it cook on medium-high still. I'm gonna turn it on a little bit more, so it just simmer. Then I'm gonna add my cheese to it and everything. Use sharp cheddar made by Kraft cheese. I'm gonna put some of it, not all, just to make it cheesy because my kids love cheese in the spaghetti. And then I'm also gonna use, at their preference, when they get their plate, they use the Parmesan cheese, which is a little that we normally put on the spaghetti once everyone start getting their plates and everything. I'm going to add my cheese in a few, and then we'll be almost done. And I'm going to add my cheese. I just kind of pour until I think it's enough, because if the kids want more cheese, they'll put more. But I just put the amount just to have it where it can just, you know, be inside and all through the spaghetti. And it looks really good. It smells really good. I'm just going to add a little bit more on top. And that should do it. And that should do it. I'm just gonna let that melt on the top of it since the other one is all the way through. Once I make a little plate, once everything's done, I'm gonna put some on the plate and let you guys see, to give me your true opinion. How do you think it tastes, or do you think it looks really good to eat? The bread is done. I'm gonna cut it. It's really hot. Just gonna cut a little piece. It's not burnt or anything. It's cooked good. Make a little plate. Oh man, this looks so good. Everything is done. As you can see, my bread, my spaghetti. I'm gonna do, let you see, we do a taste test of how does the spaghetti taste all together. Hopefully it's good. It's really hot, so it should be really good. Yes, it's good. So I thank you for coming into my kitchen, showing you how I make spaghetti in my home. If you have any ideas of what you think I should use, what I can use different, or what I can add, what I can take away, you can surely comment below. If you like this video, can you put a thumbs up, subscribe, and have the bell ready every time that I do a video. This is my first YouTube video. I enjoy doing it with you guys. Have a wonderful day.